What's up everyone? I am Jamie with 3littlegoats.com. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I generally make a lot of soap and DIY beauty products as well as some woodworking, crafts, and whatever floats my boat for that week. But mostly we stick to a lot of soap making. And if you've been around for a while, welcome back. Glad to see you as always. Now if you have been around for a while, you'll know I'm kind of a nerd. I love Harry Potter, I love Star Wars, I love Doctor Who, I love everything Marvel, even DC has a place in my heart. But probably my biggest, favoriteest thing to make are Harry Potter crafts. And so today I decided that I have a lot of silicone molds that I've made for melt and pour soap, and I wanted to see how they would hold up to make some wax melts. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make some homemade wax melts. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so we are going to make some wax melts today, which I'm very excited about. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got my Wilton chocolate melter here. It has never seen chocolate. I know it's lived a very sad existence. It only melts butters and beeswax. So I'm actually going to start melting down my waxes. I do a combination of beeswax and soy wax for my wax melts. I just prefer them that way. They last longer, they smell better, and I prefer them. So, and I will link down below where I get all my waxes as well. So I'm going to put these in, and I'm just going to let these melt all on their own, and I'll bring you back when our wax is melted. Alright, while the wax is melting, I figured I would talk about my molds for just a minute. We have got, of course, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin, and then I've got my Hogwarts crest here as well. I make all of these molds on my own. I 3D print them out and then I cast them in silicone. If you want to see a detailed video on how I make all of my custom molds, let me know down in the comments and I will see what I can do. I was also going to do some little sorting hats as well today, but we'll see how much wax I have after this batch, if I'm going to do these or not. These may be saved for a different project. We will see. But for now, we are going to wait for our wax to melt, and we'll be back in for you the next second. Okay, so I've got all of my wax is nice and melted. I melted it and then I let it sit for a little bit to cool down, just a smidgen. So I'm going to actually start weighing out for each mold. I have a little bit of mica in each of these cups already pre-dispersed in the cup. That way I can just pour them in once I put the fragrance in. So, I'm going to measure these out. And give that a good mix in to get that mica nice and incorporated. I'm also testing out some micas for these soaps. Or not soaps, wax melts. We're making wax melts. It's been a long day. So I'm testing out some color combinations to see if I like them or not. And then I'm going to add in my fragrance, which is a custom blend. Then I don't want to pour this while it's too hot because I don't want it to frost. And I don't know if I want to add just a smidgen more of red. It's looking kind of purpley pink. So let's add in some more red mica. Just a smidge. Get that a little bit more maroony red and not weird pinky red. Alright. I am liking that, so I'm going to give that a pour in. And I'm going to let that harden. And I'm just going to repeat this process for all of the other wax melts. I like making wax melts just because there's nothing really difficult about it. As long as you keep your temperature kind of regulated, you don't have to worry about it coming to the trace. You don't have to worry about it accelerating. You just add your colors, your fragrance, and have fun with it, you know? You definitely need to make some new molds. Like some of my molds got torn during the move because military movers don't really care too much about your stuffs. So I am going to probably have to make some new molds in the future, which is fine. I like having extras on hand. And I might, I am going to need to melt down just a smidge more wax, and then we'll do Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff. And then I'll bring you guys back when it is time to unmold these. Alright, so it's starting to rain, so hopefully you guys can hear me over all of the rain. So I'm just going to pop these out of the molds. How fun. Now, I'm used to using these molds for soap, so I have definitely got to work on the color aspect for the Gryffindor, because there's just always the hardest one to color is the Gryffindor. And then you got the Hufflepuff. Let's see, Slytherin. How fun. This is Slytherin. Now, forgive me if I'm out of frame with some of this stuff because I got a new overhead camera because my old one kept overheating, and so I'm still trying to figure out everything. And then Ravenclaw. And then I poured this one last. Still kind of warm. We're going to risk it because the kiddos should be home from school soon. So it's going to bend a little bit, but hopefully not break. Nope. Definitely should have waited a little bit longer. That's okay. Extra, and then Huffle for the can't word today, the Hogwarts crest. So these are the wax melts. I love how they turned out. These, I've actually always used these molds for melt and pour soap, so I'm glad that they work for wax melts as well. So I will definitely be making a lot more of them. Like I said, if you want to see a video on how I make all my custom soap molds, let me know down in the comments. And let me know down in the comments if you guys like these nerdy soap craft type videos, and if you like Harry Potter and which house you belong to, if you are a Harry Potter fan like myself. I am definitely a Hufflepuff. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the outro. So that is what I have got for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps. And if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. We put out new videos every single week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!